Hello, we're presenting here our paper on the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on device usage and user authentication. COVID-19 pandemic has affected human lives worldwide. Since March 2020, everyone has to take countermeasures such as wearing masks or disinfecting their hands. We wanted to investigate the impact of the pandemic upon interaction with different devices in different contexts. We define 3 contexts a person could be in: private or home, semi-private as work, and public. We categorize the devices as personal, belonging to a certain person, or shared, where multiple users are sharing it. We asked about the changes of their device interaction behavior before and during the pandemic in the different contexts, and we also asked about the authentication failures they encountered during the pandemic. The recruitment process was conducted via mechanical Turk and prolific, and we collected responses from 334 participants, mainly from the United States of America, Germany, Italy, and Chinese participants. We identified 3 themes in our qualitative analysis. The first 2 themes were based on experience changes in device overall usage, personal and shared, in the 3 different contexts. Both quantitative and qualitative analysis showed that the personal device usage has significantly increased during the pandemic, especially in private contexts, whereas the shared devices in all contexts have significantly decreased due to the pandemic, as people reported avoiding touching shared spaces as much as possible. The last theme was on the authentication failures. We observed that on a 7-item Likert scale, participants stated that they rarely faced authentication failures before the pandemic, opposed to occasionally after the outbreak. Nearly 50% of the statements reported facing authentication failures, most of which were tied to the pandemic countermeasures, such as wearing masks and disinfecting hands. In this work, we observed the significant impact of the COVID-19 pandemic upon device interactions. Accordingly, we see the necessity of considering more contactless interactions, expand the device usage more than the smartphones, examine existing authentication approaches' resilience against pandemic countermeasures, and finally, further investigations of novel, robust, contactless approaches. Thank you.